Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2019. It's launch day, brand new series. However, it's a carryover from last year's series. So this is a carryover from FM 2018, but it's a brand new custom team taking over where we left off. Where we left off, FM 2018, our Decathlon FC team, this lower league manager series, got from the National League North and won the title. Went to the National League, won the title, and more comfortably that time, though it was close with second. And in the third season, we were in League 2, and in a real shocker, because we played really, really poor down the stretch, but the other teams that were at the top actually played worse. And somehow we hung on and won the title. So now that puts us up to League 1. So we're taking over Doncaster Rovers of League 1 this season. And here is our basic setup. So we are Decathlon FC. We are still the gamers. We're going to be at Olympic Stadium in London. We have great training facilities, which is awesome, and average youth facilities, but we are at the very, very bottom of the league. Doncaster was picked to be in the relegation zone, and we have a pretty small budget compared to most of the teams. I am not retaining the backroom staff, so I'm going to have to hire all new staff. Here are our jerseys for the season coming up. And actually, let me go back in and check something here. Did I not get that how I wanted it to be? I did. Okay. That's just different than what I expected it to say. All right. So here's our 3 kits for the season. And the squad is going to be the squad we take over from Doncaster. So we are going to get these same players that the team already has, and I'll have to deal with their roster accordingly. But we are going to change the coaching style before we start the series. I am going to stick with what is recommended, the Continental A license and the professional player, though in real life I'm a Sunday player. Actually, it's Saturday and Sunday player. But now that we are up to League 1, after 3 seasons, my coaching attributes had developed a fair amount, so we're kind of picking up from there, even though on here it's going to show me as an inexperienced manager. So I've got no attribute points to allocate, but if I take some away from certain areas, I can apply them where I want them. So let's start with the mental attributes and adaptability. I'm not looking to take a job anywhere else, so I'm going to take all of those points. Determination has to do with getting your way with the boss, so I want a couple points there. And player knowledge, I'm going to rely on my coaches to help me out with this one. So I'm not going to start at 0, but I'm going to bring that down a bit. Now, man management is definitely an important one. So I'm going to put that up at least to 15 for now. Level of discipline. This is how likely players are to come at you with their issues. That's important, but not the most important. Motivating, though, I definitely want that one to be way up there. So we're going to at least start at 18. That leaves me 4 more points. How about we go 1 with determination, 2 for discipline, and maybe 1 for man management. There you go. Now the coaching attributes. By nature, I am a defender, and I'm an excellent defender for my level. So this is definitely a category I want to get all the way up. I am not a goalkeeping coach. In fact, I filled in at goalkeeper about a half a year ago and tore my calf muscle and missed a lot of time. So we're going to definitely go with all 1s there. That picks up 15 points already. Now we're going to go right to the top on defending. Fitness, I'm probably going to bring that down as well. And technical. I'm not very technical. I don't fool a lot of people out. I use speed, push the ball past. That's my style because I don't have the technical ability. I could dribble, but I can't be fancy when I do it. We definitely want to be able to work with youngsters. Max that out. I'm a very good tactical coach, as I have coached a lot of sports, in particular soccer. I just had practice this morning for basketball season right now. So I'll put what I have at the moment into tactical, but I want some more. I'm going to have a dedicated fitness coach, but I'm not going to make it a 0. We'll make it more realistic and have it be a 3. So now, 8 points to spend. Attacking, I actually might bring that down some and get the tactical up, and we'll bring mental up, and let's see, we'll put one more there and bring that back up. All right, I think that'll do. That allows me to also have a specialty when it comes to training, and it'll allow me to hire coaches that will fill out the needs and round off the team. All right, so there we go. I had some issues getting the mod set up as it is launch day. Coming from the beta into launch day, some of the mods that give you the actual icons, the actual names, things of that nature, not all of those ran as smoothly as they should, and I'm actually still having some trouble with the kits, on getting the appropriate kits for the teams, and we'll see if that actually comes out. But last time, and let me see how I'm doing. Did we save? There's no save here. You say it exists. I'm double checking. This was the problem I had last time. I got to this point. I was going to start the episode at this point, but then I had an issue. So we'll see if everything's good. This is the true test here. It said, oh, save game failed. Okay, I'm having the same problem that I had before, which means this is probably not going to save. There's nothing there. Let's try from cloud. And it says it was saved, but it didn't work last time. But I also didn't move forward at all, so we'll see how that goes. So for now, I continue hoping this is going to work. All right, so David Blunt is the president of the club here. Board would like to assure you that you can rely on their full backing, and they are looking forward to working with you. In terms of your contract with the club, you have been given a deal until June 2019 worth $11,500 per month. President David Blunt is responsible for offloading players either permanently or on loan that you have placed on the unwanted or development lists. In order to aid with the transition, David Blunt would like to hold a meeting with you regarding the club, its history, and the delegation of staff responsibilities. The board have delegated the various responsibilities around the club to what we believe to be your preferred setup. You are, however, welcome to change these at any time. All right, so we head into our meeting with Silhouette Face David Blunt. Hi, Decathlon. Welcome to the Gamers. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to welcome you to the club. I also want to assure you that you have the full backing of the board, and we wouldn't have hired you if we didn't feel that you were the right person to propel the club forward. Okay, great. Let's get this meeting started. I'm really looking forward to working with this club and achieving big things. I also appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to welcome me in person. Might be a young club, but I can send an overview of our history to your inbox. No, I'm good there. There is no club history, and I couldn't carry over the history of the last season, 3 seasons from 2018, sadly. But here we are. As we mentioned in your welcome message, the club has no philosophies which will be judged on during your time at the club. Would you like to arrange a meeting to suggest philosophies you are passionate about for the board to consider approving? Not this season. I added one after the first season last time around. It's traditional to hold a press conference when signing a new head coach. Would you like us to set one up for you in the next day or so? Yes. Okay, well, I think that's everything. Okay, so there is some new tactics approach, and there is an induction for that. Alright, so here is tactics and the overview. So, new feature to 2019, or at least new setup on how the tactics work. They tweaked it last year quite a bit as well. So we're going to set up a tactic, common tactical styles you can use for creating your own person. Alright, so control possession, that's what I normally go. The gegenpress. That's how I do basketball. Tiki-taka, no. Vertical tiki-taka. Wing play, no. Route 1, definitely no. Direct counterattack. Catenaccio, what's that? Let's see. Looks to nullify the opposition's attacking threat, highly structured defensive approach. No. Definitely not part of this. So Gegenpress definitely creates quick opportunities. Now, my lower league management is a slow, patient control style because they don't have a whole lot of skill. I always had the highest possession in the league, and then we'd always work the ball close to goal to make up for the fact that they didn't have long-range shooting terribly well, and then get opportunities that way. Occasionally a ball over the top, but for the most part, it was a lot of short-range passing, and that worked really well. But now that I'm into League One, I don't know if that's... but that's also what I'm used to going for. So let's go ahead and start with control possession. Ooh, nice. You even got the gift that goes with it. Alright, so control possession. We want positive mentality. Possession, shorter passing, play out of defense, work ball in a box, and slightly lower tempo. No, I actually like to do it with a little more tempo. So we'll have to go in and adjust that. Well, I can adjust this in the days that come in. But in transition, take short kicks, distribute to center backs, and counter press. Out of possession, higher defensive line, yes. Higher line of engagement, more urgent, yes. And prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Okay, on to the formation. And this is actually what I like, a 4-2-3-1 wide. A couple of the roles are different, but of course, I have no idea what I have in terms of players for these. I will be looking to make some changes for sure. Alright, so you create your tactic, will become the primary train tactic. This will be your club's tactical identity and will aid your assistant in setting up weekly training schedules. You may also create 2 alternate tactics that will be trained for familiarity, so no change there. Let's see. Possession in transition and out of possession. I love that they have that, by the way, now. That's a fantastic addition. Here we go. So, in possession, The team have the ball. These will define how wide the team plays, how they approach attacking situations, and what they're going to do in the final third approaching the goal. So now I like to do this with, oh, are you going to let me adjust? No, you're not going to let me adjust. Okay, but now I see how to get into it to change it. Alright, I know what those all mean. Last thing you need to do is pick a starting lineup. I have no assistant, so I can't pick one right now. And I have no players to pick at the moment. Oh. Okay, roles and duties. Yep, got it. Alright. Introduction done. We move on. New settings and transfer obligations. A brief report of the club's recent signings. Okay, so we just added Tom Anderson, 24 years old, not very good at tackling, and slow. How about Paul Taylor? How are you looking? Oh, much better. And 30. Ollie Crawford, also much better. 650k, nice value. Key player, attacking midfielder, center. Okay. Okay, I have to handle everything until I hire coaches, and then I can start changing responsibilities. Ollie Crawford is injured. Great. These guys are in top condition. Nice. And there's Mahrez to Man City, so that did go through. Alright, I need staff. So we need to go to staff. There we go. I have no staff whatsoever, so we're very much going to need to bring some in. The head coach position and a chief doctor is all we have. Alright, well, let's start with some easy stuff here, like a head physio and a head of sports science. Let's see, staff search. And we want how about we do it here? Contract should be medical. Yeah, physio. Alright, there are some good ones available. And we'll see, what is your role for physio? Good, just physio, that's nothing else that matters. So that 17 is very good. So we'll go right into offering a deal. You worked for Aston Villa not so long ago. I want you the head physio. There we go. Let's make that a 2-year deal. And you probably won't take much less, but we'll suggest that. Okay, there you go. There's one head physio side. And we want sports science. Sports scientist. Okay. Head of sports science. Okay, couple-year deal. Let's try 2K. And he signed. Alright, so there's those two positions out of the way. And let's go back to our overview. I could work on other positions later. For now, let's take a look at our recruitment team. I don't think I need a general manager at this point or at this level, but I certainly need a data analyst and then some scouts. Why don't we go ahead and get the data analyst out of the way first. So data analyst, that's adaptability, presenting data. Okay. Oh. There is more to it, huh? That's pretty good. 20, 10, 11, that's these. Here's a... Oh, and he's already a coach. Yeah, that looks like about the best I'm going to find, so why don't we... Chief Data Analyst, and we were getting 2 out of the others in a 2-year deal. Yeah. I'll try 2.1, there we go. All right, on to a scouting department. And we have room for at least 2 or 3. Let's see. Judging player ability, potential. Oh, that's the player data. Okay. Here's a 16-16. Let's go with... No, not a scout, even though you're really good at it. Okay, how about Tommy Miller? You are very good. Might cost us a little bit to get you away from Spinnymore, but let's see what it'll cost. 7,000. I think we could afford that just fine. What's our... Chief Scout. Get 3 years out of him. Alright, now we'll look for some unemployed scouts for the remainder. Like this guy right here should be pretty darn good too. Okay, a couple of years, good, and they're signing, and that they're all signing pretty cheap here. I want to get one more. Yeah, I've got enough room for that many. How about we look at staff role is scout. There we go. Okay. Where are you from? Tunisia. That's not going to give you a lot of experience here, but this Ian Moody, okay, high adaptability, 10. He's from Australia, but he's got some England knowledge. Yeah, I guess we'll settle for this guy for our last one for now. Hopefully he'll go on the cheap, though. And we'll just sign 1 year at this point. Okay. Alright, so there's our basic scouting department and medical team. Now we need to get into the coaching team. And I need to get that soon because that's where my judging of players on our own squad is going to come into play. So back to the overview. And it's not showing mine, surprisingly, actually. It should. Obviously need an assistant coach, the best I could find. Maybe somebody that is either really good at technical or attacking. Maybe I start with fitness and a goalkeeping coach. Those are going to be easier finds. So let's go with... we'll go with the fitness coach first. Yeah, let's see. Fitness. This should be a coaching attribute. There we go. And there's fitness. Here's a 17 with okay marks here. What do we got in these 15s? The two that aren't already hired. We'll start with them. He's not going to be any better. Nor is he. The one that already has a job. Nor he. So that means we're back to the best. Okay, so there's our fitness coach for a 2-year deal. Just a couple thousand. There we go. Nice and easy coming along here. Okay, we need a goalkeeping coach. Shot stopping, handling, and distribution. Okay, I like that this guy's a little better on the youth side of things. But why don't we try, here we go. So 12, 14, 14. Oof, no discipline at all. Let's see. How are you? 10, 9, 9. Not a chance. Oh, there's a 12-15. Not great motivating though. But he might be better. Okay, and Elliot, no. Maybe there's somebody else here. That's that 2 on discipline. He's got high determination though. Kind of a weird Continental Pro license, motivating. So, It's that discipline that worries me. It's so low for him. But he's definitely better in every other area. He wants 8,000. No? Okay. Yeah, no. You're not worth that. And was it Gorham? No, not Gorham. go. It was Kenny. Yeah, much better. 2.1, couple year deal. Only slightly more. Oh, I got the roll wrong. Shoot. Let's try that again. Change contract offer. There we go. Okay. Whew. I see. Let's see. We want an assistant coach now. And I'm going to want somebody who's really good with man management. Which none of them are. This guy's good with youth. He's an okay for attacking. Alan Thompson here, 13. Technical's a 13. This might be my guy here. Yeah, management, judging ability, and then attacking, technical, decent working with youngsters, good adaptability. Yeah. All right. You're our guy, assistant coach. If you'll take that. For a couple of years. Go with a higher promotion salary. Sorry. What can we add? Add a bonus. We'll add a bonus. There we go. Nope. Salary was too high. Couldn't meet it. Alright, this guy's up there too. On the attacking at least. Or what about Paul Driver? The youth is really good, the youth coaching. And his management's higher. His attacking's a 10 at least. Well, let's see what we have here. David Kelly. Okay. He's okay. What about... No. Paul Driver was the other one I was looking at, right? And no. So, David Kelly. Next attempt. Whoa, he wants a lot of money. Paul Driver. Is that the one I wanted next? Not necessarily. About Littman. Dang, adaptability and determination are both very high. Attacking, technical. But man management is very low. What about Ross Embleton? What will it cost to get you? Oh, you're in our affordable range. What's the compensation? 60,000. No, sir. No, sir. We are not paying that kind of money. Chris Morgan. Now could have said we missed out on Alan Thompson because nobody else is really where we need him to be. try you already? Oh, right. Yeah, you wanted way too much. Okay, Karslake. Very average. Let's go back to this. Littman's only a 7 on man management, but he's got some decent coaching attributes otherwise. Oh, and he's quite affordable. Okay, I guess so. This is not our best option. I'm only going to sign a 1-year deal for him. And we'll try to bring him down a bit here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, 1 year. Nope. Sorry, buddy. You did not have what I wanted. And you wanted too much for what you had. Cooper. What about Andy Todd? No, does not work with youngsters at all. Jim Hodge. Jim Hodge. Oh boy. I bet you we could sign him. I bet you we could. Let's add some conditions here. Like... attributes. There we go. Coaching. No, mental. And judging. Player ability. Alright. Let's try from this list and see what do we get. Dean Glover. Okay, we already tried Alan Thompson. Kerslake, maybe. Yeah. Decent on the mental and knowledge side. And I'll find something that he can do. Technical, maybe 9. It's not too far out of our range. Might sign. Let's cut to the chase. Nope. Let's see. Spencer Pryor does not work with youth. Kenny Lunt already employed. Did I check Glover? Come on, work with me here. There we go. All right, we got an assistant coach. Not a very good one, though. A little disappointed on that. I will fill out the coaching staff as I go on. I'm just about out of time already on this episode, and we've only moved forward for the first time. Training schedule changes. That's another long haul thing that we don't have enough time to get into this episode. We have no familiarity with the tactics right now at all. So that's going to take a while to get things going. Okay, competition expectations. FA Cup is reached third round. League Cup is reached second round. And in the league, we are looking to avoid relegation. Squad dynamics. Okay, atmosphere is good. Leadership support is a little bit on the good side. There's 13 players in the core group. Secondary group has 5. There's only 2 players in other. I would imagine those are new guys. Introducing myself to the squad might help. I'll take the opportunity to introduce myself. There we go. Hey, look at that. It's already positive. They're happy. We want to be passionate. And I'm going to go with mid-table. Whoa! They're not too optimistic about that, huh? There we go. That leveled that off. And yeah. Morale did go up for some, at least. Okay, I'm going to do this training induction off camera. There's social feed. So just an introduction there. So I've got my squad at least, but I'll have to get a look at these guys and see how they fit into the tactics. So a team report. I still have to have that staff first before I can get into that and really get that help. Not a whole lot of new features, but the training. The way that the training is done, the way they've got the tactical screen set up, a lot more options, especially the with the ball, without the ball kind of orders that you can give to your team. So very excited about that. So, like I said, this is a carryover series from my FM 2018 edition. And now that we are in League One, we continue the journey towards the Premier League and towards some sort of silverware at higher levels. So with that, I'm all set to go and continue on. But we're going to get a whole bunch of episodes as we get this series started, as we get things underway. So it's Friday now. We've got another episode tomorrow here in this first week, so a double first week. And then nothing Sunday, but my regular day for this series is Monday, so there will be a third episode coming Monday and a bonus episode on Wednesday of next week. So 4 episodes in the first handful of days here as we get things underway before we settle into the regular weekly Monday FM18 episodes, continuing on with the jersey, or with the series, with the journey towards the Premier League first and foremost. But that's going to do it for this episode of Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.